Bang! That was a plane which just fell into a lonely island. Good afternoon, everyone. How is your day? Let me introduce myself. My name is Harsin, and today I will tell you about my incredible survival plan in Inkwell Island. I have divided my presentation into 9 parts. How we crashed, what I found after the crash, food, water, shelter, warm, how to keep myself warm, how to keep myself safe, what I did afterwards, and how I felt when I got home. So, it all started when I was traveling from Malaysia to Dubai, when all of a sudden the plane started descending. So I wanted to find out what happened by myself. So I went to the pilot's office and he was sleeping. But by then, when I wanted to press the autopilot, the plane was descending crazily and it was shaking too much. So I ran to the closest seat I could and I sat down. I closed my eyes and in just a second, the plane crashed. So I was terrified. So when I came out, I wanted to look for passengers who survived in the plane. So, but as I was looking, I found a few items, which was a bottle of wine, a loop earring, some dead monkeys, some dead crabs, a thick rope, a camera cable, a piece of fuselage, a cigarette lighter, and I found 2 mystery items, which was a spear and a pen. So, I was very thirsty that time. I wanted to drink some water. So I went to the coconut trees and I brought my spear. I threw it at the coconut and it fell down. So with my spear, I broke open the coconut and I drank the water and ate the flesh. You might be thinking, how did I eat the flesh without any tools? Well, that was simple. I took the loop earring and I craved out all the flesh in the coconut. So I was also very hungry. So I took my spear and chased after a monkey. As soon as I got close, I released my spear, but the monkey was too fast. I missed. So I told I should stop tiring myself as I was hungry. I took the dead crabs which I found in the plane and I put them in my pen. So I went to the lake, the waterfall, and I took some water and put it inside the pen. But I needed to heat up the pen. So right next to the waterfall was a mountain. So I went to the mountain, I got some branches and I lighted it up with my cigarette lighter. I placed the pan on top and wait for it to boil. As when I tasted the meat, it was so good. But it was about to rain and I needed a shelter. So I went to the mountains again. I got 4 tree trunks and I got a bunch of coconut trees trunks to tie with a thick rope and put it on top of the 4 tree trunk sticks. As you can see, that's how the shelter looks like. Then it was getting cold because it was turning night and I was feeling cold, very cold. So I went to some coconut trees. I craved out a bit of their skin, the coconut skin. I took a leaf, 2 leaves of coconut from the coconut tree and I burned it with my cigarette lighter, which is here, and it was so warm and nice. So after the rain stopped and I slept, I needed safety because I found out something of mine was stolen, which was a stick from the fireplace after the fire went out. So I knew it was an animal. So I I went to the forest again. I got out a few sticks of wood and I placed them around my shelter so they will be a nice place. But how is that going to save me from animals? I decided I will put fire over them, so then after that animals can't jump over, because if they jump they will burn themselves. So that was a good. So now I wish I could, afterwards I could go hug my family, as it was a close call for that. So after 1 month the rescue team came. So I jumped on the boat and they took me back to my home. I was so happy to get home, and I also learned 2 life lessons, which was you never give up no matter what, and even with the little stuff you can do a lot of things like survive in a lonely island. That will be all. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and now I will open the floor for questions. Yes, please. Oh, it's just blood. Is that all? Yes, please. I'll get another one because it keeps me for every month, 1 month, and that's the only thing which will keep me safe. Any more questions? Yes, please. Pardon me, I can't hear you. I only found 3 dead monkeys in the flight. Is that? Thank you for listening to my presentation. Hope you have a good day.